Okay, just a quick video about me, how I got started with with my weight loss and my fitness goals. Um, I have talked to a lot of people before about my journey, but I never actually made a video. So I wanted to make this just to kind of maybe inspire other moms to keep going and to not give up and to maybe start something. I when I started was after my second baby. She was about 5 months when I started all this. I was breastfeeding. I was staying at home. I was home 7 days a week. My husband was, he works full time, so I never really got to see him. So it was always me and the girls at home. There was days that, I would get so frustrated because, just being home, breastfeeding, cooking and cleaning, laundry, this and that, it gets really stressful. So then, I remember that I would always see the infomercial on TV about the Brazil butt lift and, just all these different, weight loss transformations. And to me, it's like, there's no way I can do that because I know I'm not that committed, and I don't even know what healthy food is. Like, I'm used to enchiladas and quesadillas and, guisados and, so to me, there was like, there's no way. Finally, I was going back to work, and by going back to work, I was gonna do 3 times a week, as a bartender in a restaurant. So getting back in my jeans was I'm gonna say, kind of depressing because I had so many jeans in my closet that nothing was fitting me. So finally, here we go to the store, and I told my husband, well, I need to get, new jeans because nothing fits me, so on and so forth. So we go, and he's always been so good to me. So we go and we buy new jeans, and a couple of weeks later, like literally probably a month later, I'm going back to the store to buy new jeans because the jeans that I bought don't fit me anymore. So here we are going from a size 7.5 or 8 to a 9, 10, and I'm just like, how did this happen? How did that happen in 30 days? Well, working at the restaurant, it was hard to say no to fried pickles and all the bar food that they have there. So I gained a lot of weight. Well, it didn't seem like a lot of weight, but it's still in my jeans. I was very, because I always go by the jeans. And it's like, if my jeans don't fit me, I'm freaking out. Finally, I told my husband, I was like, you know what? I want to do this. I'm going to do this workout that's on TV. I don't care. I don't have time to go to the gym with 2 little girls. It was hard for me to go from point A to point B, having to carry a diaper bag, coming back. That was like probably a 3-hour run of my day. So here we are buying the Brazil butt lift on TV, and it was really embarrassing at first because I never saw myself working out at home by myself or in front of the TV because it was just something new for me. And I would put on the DVD, I remember, and I would start doing my workout, and my husband would walk in. I'm like, no, go away, don't look at me. Just a little embarrassing. And at first he thought that I wasn't gonna make it, that I wasn't gonna do the full 30 days. Well, I did. I did 30 days of the Brazil butt lift, and I lost some inches. I went back to a size 7. Then after that, I really liked the results, and then I was in a challenge group. So in this challenge group, there was other girls that were doing the same program, and they were doing other programs like P90X. Anyway, all with the Beachbody workouts. And I started to fall in love with it because it was a lot of support, motivation in the group that it kept me going. So finally, I saw that some of the girls were doing the Shakeology, and they were getting better results. So I was like, all right, here we go again. I want to get the Shakeology because I'm not at the weight that I want it to be, or the size. And so here I am. I got the Shakeology, and it was really hard at first because my husband, he said there's no way that a shake is going to give you results, and that you could just buy any shake out there and it will still give you the results. And I said, yeah, well, I want to do this one because it's healthy. So here we are. We bought the Shakeology. I started using the Shakeology, and I fell in love with it because of how I felt. Instead of waking up in the morning trying to see what I was going to eat, so on and so forth, bam, I just make my shake, and that was my breakfast. All I had to worry about it was 2 other meals, and to cook for him and the kids. So here I am with my shake. About 30 days in with the shake, I lost another couple of inches. From 7, I went down to a size 4, and I was still doing the Brassult butt lift with some of the P90X workouts. And if you've seen my video from my very first transformation, that is the Brassult butt lift in 30 days of P90X. So really, the challenge groups and the support in the group and the ladies and motivation and me actually getting results with these programs was what kept me going. Oh. Anyway, so then, so I just pretty much stayed committed with the workouts, and eventually, like, it started to become something that I truly enjoy doing. Before I started all this, I remember that I would be so depressed, because I was home all day. I mean, I could literally, shut the door in the bathroom and just cry, because if it wasn't one baby crying, it was another baby. And, if it wasn't, cleaning and laundry to do, it was something else. And I'm just like, oh my God, when will I have time for me? I didn't have time. I didn't want to make time for me because, I was so tired that I just wanted to sleep. Or, my husband would get home and he'll come home and say, hey, here's some money. Go get your nails done. Go get a pedicure. And I'm like, I don't want to. I just want to be alone. I was going through some hard, like a lot of emotions, and it wasn't, and it wasn't much because I guess it was because I was home full time, and my kids and just everything else around the house. I mean, I can't explain it because I'm not at that point right now, but I do remember being, just had no motivation to do anything. Like I wasn't, not trying to say that I wasn't happy, but I just wasn't happy with me, like how I felt. I was happy. I was blessed with 2 beautiful girls, my husband, a hardworking man. I was blessed with all that. But when you're not happy inside, it's like you're missing something, and it has nothing to do with the people that surround you. But it's just you and how you feel. So that's where I was. So anyway, finally when I started all these workouts and doing challenge groups and all this other stuff, I just kept going and going. And now I am 2 years after, and this has become, not only has become my full-time job, helping people with getting results and helping moms, get over this depression of and being stressed about everything around, in the house and stuff like that. I pretty much, as far as for me, what I tell everybody, we have a size that we're comfortable in. Each one of us has that size that, you're comfortable in. Me is a size 4. Being a size 0 doesn't even, I don't want to even be there. I want to be a size 4, and I want to stay a size 4. A lot of people, they're a size 7, there's a size 10. Whatever your size that you're comfortable in, you want to get to it and work so you stay in it. Now, I have done various workout programs, and I have done, the Brassult butt lift, T25, Insanity, P90X, anyway, you name it, because I got super addicted to all of this. A lot of times say, Monica, you're so addicted to this, and it's not an addiction. It's like it just becomes a habit of you doing it every day, of you trying new programs because you like one of them so much, and every program is different. You get different results from each program. So anyway, I guess you could say I'm addicted. I'm happy. I'm happy that I started this. I'm happy that I gave myself that that motivation that I actually got to get started, and that I continued with it. I think that if I wasn't a coach, or if I wasn't helping other people, I think that I would have probably quit a long time ago. But since I like it so much, and I like doing the challenge groups, this is what keeps me going. So, like, being a coach, a Beachbody coach, is what has kept me, want to do new things, want to keep sharing my progress and sharing my story, because I know there's people out there that felt the way that I felt before. I have come around people, moms that I've helped, that were in the same situation, and now they are active. Now what they want to do is go out and run, go to the park with their family, just being more active, and just forgetting about the TV and what's going on TV, and just getting that 30-minute workout in just can help you so much. When I first started, I didn't know how to cook healthy. Like I said before, it's hard to go from a bunch of amazing Mexican food to all of a sudden cooking healthy meals. So you really just learn as you go. Every time you do, you just kind of like, because you're so committed to it, that you're like either on YouTube, you're on Instagram, on Pinterest, trying to find out new recipes, whatever it is. You want to take it slow. You want to, I didn't go from, a size 9 to a size 4 in 30 days. Okay, it has been hard, and it was a journey full of doubts, and putting goals, and going and doing like different challenge groups, and different programs. It has been hard. It has not been easy, but if you take it slow, if you start changing things, little by little, you more likely will get to your goal. Well, that's pretty much how I got started. I hope that I can, that by me sharing my story on why I got started and how, it can motivate you to pick up the phone, call, buy the program that you like. It doesn't matter what you do, as long as you enjoy it. So either whether you like running, or you like CrossFit, or boot camp, or whatever, just go try it. You never know what you're gonna be into unless you try it. I got into the home fitness videos obviously because every time I was doing one, I was getting results. So to me, getting results was what motivated me to keep doing the videos. Me going to the gym was really not much of motivation. I didn't know what the hell I was doing at the gym. It was always just like, okay, let's do some bicycle. Okay, let's do this. So just start with something that you like. Maybe you like running. Go make yourself a schedule, at least 4 days a week.